at our virtual Wellbeing Expo is Dr. Parker Houston, Clinical Director of the On Our Sleeves movement at Nationwide Children's Hospital. Dr. Houston, welcome to New Albany Plain Local Schools.
Thanks. Appreciate you having me.
Thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about the On Our Sleeves movement?
Yeah, On Our Sleeves movement was started a few years ago in 2018 with the initial mission of breaking stigmas regarding children's mental health discussions, conversation, and seeking help for kids and families. And we've really expanded over the past couple of years to now also include lots of educational resources and activities that relate to mental health and mental health concerns, but our bigger focus is actually on mental wellness practices that families and teachers and community agencies can institute that will help kids build skills related to emotional wellness and resiliency and all kinds of things that we associate with positive mental health.
That's really so important. You know, a lot of our focus is thinking about when we're in distress, when we're having emotional issues, mental illness, but it's really important to recognize that we can do things every day to improve our own mental well-being.
Yeah, from a health standpoint, we do that all the time. It's natural to us to watch what we eat and exercise and get enough sleep and many other things that we do to keep ourselves physically healthy. And so our mental health should be no different. That's a component of wellness. And, one of our big purposes, one of our big missions is to make it free and openly accessible. So everything we do, all of our resources are free to download, free to access. You can join our e-community by going to onoursleeves.org and signing up to get a weekly or biweekly email from us. And we just want to make it accessible and easy to do as possible.
That's perfect. So that's the best way for parents to access the resources is going onto the website?
Yeah, that's kind of the gateway into everything that we do. And when you're part of our e-community by signing up, you'll just know kind of what's coming out. And as I said, you get a brief email from us just letting you know what new content we might have created. We also work with partners around the country to create things for schools. So we have teacher curriculum that teachers can use in classrooms. And that's a huge focus of ours because of the importance of the teacher-student relationship and how much time they get to teach them about things like their health and development. So we're really trying to reach out to as many of those populations as possible where kids live.
That's perfect. Are you noticing anything different because of the pandemic and what's happening with families?
Yeah, well, I would say probably the thing that everybody is concerned about and that we're all noticing is that kids are more stressed than usual. And people deal with stress in a lot of different ways. Some people have dealt with it rather well. And I know quite a few kids who have, really adapted well over the past year, which is wonderful. But of course, there's many kids out there who are really struggling with all the changes and all the discontinuity with school and their home life and expectations and, activities being canceled or rescheduled. So there's just a lot of angst amongst the children in the country right now and around the world. But I would also say that it's brought a larger focus and put a spotlight on children's mental health, which has a long-term benefit, I think, that people are talking about it more than they ever have in the past year. And hopefully we're going to help continue that trend past the time when the pandemic is affecting us so much as it is right now.
That's wonderful. Dr. Houston, thank you so much for being here with us. We appreciate you and all of the work that you're doing with On Our Sleeves to support the well-being of our students and families.
Yeah, anytime. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.